Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Yeah, thank you for showing up on this little pop-up. Since I haven't been on for the past 2 weeks, I wanted to take the opportunity to do that and say hi to everyone. As always, I am Stopher Cavins, psychic medium, and I'm just happy to be here. So, I will be getting to some readings. I have some folks already in the green room waiting. I will bring you on in just a moment. Of course, just want to say hi to everybody. Want to go over some things I got coming up, some announcements, all that good stuff. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. All the usual suspects and anyone new. All right. As always, first preference to those that want to come onto the live stream, there is a link that is pinned in the comments that you can just click on, and then make sure you have your camera and your audio working, and then we'll do a reading for you. If you just want to stay in the comments, feel free to put your questions and your request in capital letters and also with emojis, so I can easily identify them with my failing eyesight. What else? Yeah, so it's been a couple weeks since I've been on. I think I put it in the community tab that my son Cass has been here from Indiana visiting. He's 20 years old. He is fantastic. So anyway, it had been a while since I'd been able to hang out with him one-on-one, just me and him. And he's been here. He's still here. He keeps putting off his flight, which I'm not mad at. But he's off actually having a date, I think, with somebody he met at Six Flags the other day. Quite amazing. He just, it's pretty inspirational. He can just like go somewhere by himself. He knows he's going to meet people. Has no problem doing it. So pretty cool. Anyway, it's been nice hanging out with him. All right. If you're new here and you are not currently subscribed to my channel, I would very, very, very much be grateful for a subscription. Just go ahead and hop on down to where it says subscribe and click. And also, if you're here, please hit the like button. All right. I do have let me hop over here. I do have some courses and workshops coming up here. One that actually starts this Wednesday, November 1st. So we still have some spots open for that. Let me scroll to it so I can tell you what it is. It's called Improving Your Evidence. This is going to be a 3-hour workshop. It is for more of an intermediate. It says intermediate advanced. It's more of an intermediate level workshop. So it's going to be all about kind of expanding your evidence when you're giving readings, whether it be psychic or mediumship. Excuse me. Going a little bit deeper, getting those specifics, and learning how to do that. We're going to be, doing all kinds of exercises, one-on-ones, group exercises, stuff that you can do in the workshop, and then also take with you to continue your development outside of the workshop. Like I say, 3 hours. It's going to be on Wednesday, November 1st. So in 2 days, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time. It's 3 hours. It will be on Zoom, and the cost is $35. And I believe in the description there is a link, and I'm sure mods will probably put the link in the chat here. On 2 weeks after that, so on November 15th, 3 Wednesdays from today, there will be Making the Connection. This is more of a beginner level workshop, and that's kind of, as the title says, all about kind of building that relationship with spirit, getting that connection, things like that. We're going to, once again, a 3-hour workshop, Wednesday, November 15th from 4 to 7 p.m. Pacific time. Same cost, $35. We do have seats available for that as well. Meeting spirit guides, connecting to spirit on your day-to-day routine, sitting in the power. We're going to be going through that, building that trust. And then, of course, there's going to be some one-on-one exercises as well. So if you're interested in those, please head over to my website. Link is in the description, and register. You can register for both, one of them, whatever you want to do. And then in January, starting January 2nd and January 3rd, we're going to have the beginner and intermediate level, 2 different courses. It's 4-week courses starting as well. All right. Lots of folks want to come on. So let's get to it. I'm just going to go through here and start some questions. Cool. We're going to bring on Danielle.
Oh,
I didn't mean to put that on there. How are you?
fine. How are you?
I am excellent. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Pleasantly surprised.
Oh, good. Well, I can see you. I can hear you. How can I help you tonight?
Well, today is my 71st birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And I thought it would be nice to know what you may see ahead for me.
All right. Do I have permission to connect with you and all your lovely energy surrounding you?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Give me just a moment to kind of zoom in and see what I feel. All right. Let's see. All right. A lot of positivity. So I think 70, how would you say you are now?
71.
71. So in 2024, that's going to be your 72nd year, I guess. I actually see a lot of new stuff happening for you. So a couple of things that I'm getting as we look into after today and then going into next year, I do sense there's going to be at least, if not two, new relationships is what I'm getting. I actually have one it feels to me like it's a potential for a romantic relationship or something that feels a little closer. So this is going to be a little bit more than a friend. Whether it's romantic, that's completely up to you, but it feels like opportunity for something a little bit more than friends. So this would be a confidant. This would be a romantic partnership. I'm getting that as like August coming in for you. So a little under a year. I do get that there is a trip that is either already kind of in the works or kind of brewing. There's some energy brewing around it. I think it happens early to mid next year. We're probably in springtime. And it feels to me like it's someplace tropical, like Costa Rica or something like that. Okay. And this will involve other people. So there's going to be, I feel like a friend or perhaps like a close family member or somebody going with you. I'm also getting, and this is a little bit closer within the next, I feel like few weeks, the word I'm hearing is offer. So there is going to be an offer. And I feel like it has to do with something that you're going to be doing or happening temporarily. So this would be like, I don't know if this is a housing situation or if this is like a situation where you're going to be helping someone with work or something, but I hear like there's an offer coming. So something to look forward there as well. It actually feels to me like it's a placement. So this would be like, doing work. I don't know if you're still working, but like doing a job or helping someone, or perhaps even like a temporary, like staying with someone or something like that. Okay. You also will have in 2024, I feel like we're going back to like summertime of next year. There's going to be somebody quite close to you. It feels to me like a friend that is going to be getting, what I'm hearing is like married or remarried. So you're going to be an integral part of that process as well.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Yeah. And it could have to do, I'm not sure if it has to do with the trip or not, but it feels to me like it's kind of going to be something where a lot of your energy is going into it, but it feels positive to me. It doesn't feel like a burden.
Lovely.
All right. So a lot of new stuff, I feel like a lot of stuff of you kind of doing what you want to do, because your schedule seems like it's opened up a lot more is what they're showing me.
It has.
So this gives you the opportunity to kind of put you put you first, and I feel like you're going to do it. I feel like there's more energy towards that rather than not doing that.
Nice.
All right. Any questions?
Do you see that I'm going to be staying? I own my own house. Do you see that I'm going to be staying in my house? Because I've thought about selling and moving, but after looking around, especially with pricing of everything across the nation, it
Mhm.
looked to me like it was best I stay in my house. Do you see that that would be the better bet?
I think you're going to be tested here, and that's where I feel like the offer has something to do with your home. I feel like it
Ah,
does. And it feels like it comes in soon, or at least there's a conversation about it. So I think you're going to be tested. I can't tell you whether it's the right thing or not for you,
uh-huh.
but I do think in the sense of, how do I word this? You getting the best or squeezing the most out of it. I think you'll have that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like where, yeah, it's not as good as it was maybe 2 years ago, but I think you'll have the opportunity to get the best possible for what it is
Right.
now. And then you get to choose that. But I do feel like you'll be tested with that. You'll be given an opportunity, and then you'll have probably
Make a
you know,
decision.
a tough decision to make. But I think it feels to me like you get an opportunity to come out better than you would expect.
Ah, okay. That sounds good.
Okay,
That
yeah,
sounds
so that's
good.
all you can really hope for at this point. I know it's not going to be what it was a couple of years ago, because of just the economy and the
Right.
rates, the interest rates, and that type of thing.
Exactly. Well, I was surprised you said about possibly romantic because that's the last thing on my mind.
It always is when it happens, right?
I'm like, I never really think about, I mean, I haven't missed out on my life, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
But I enjoy my own life doing what I do when I want to do it.
absolutely.
Um,
And that's going to continue, is what I feel.
so yeah. So to all of a sudden think there might be a relationship, I
Well,
haven't really thought about interest in such. So, but a friendship would be sweet. I'm always open to another lovely friendship.
and the good thing about that is, you have free will. So when I tell people, this is what I see happening,
Right.
it's a opportunity, or it's a potential. You get to do whether you do it or not. I might feel one way, or if you're being pulled more than one way than the other, but you get to decide what that looks like, whether it's a friendship, whether it's nothing, whether it's romance or whatever. I
Right.
think you'll be surprised though, and you got a little time.
Yeah. Well, that's sweet. Sounds like a good year coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much.
All right, my dear. Take care. Happy birthday again.
Thank you. Have a blessed night.
You too. Good night.
Night.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, let me just star a few more. Thank you, Sharon Sipe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting all those links. And yep. All right, Melissa. Let's bring on Melissa. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm great. Thank you for asking. How can I help you tonight?
Um, so I've had a very devastating loss about a year ago, almost a year ago, and I'm just wondering if there will be a connection.
Okay. Could I have the name of that person?
Brianna.
All right. I do have a female energy that is stepping forward. Super sweet feeling. Super sweet and gentle is what I'm getting. Thank you. The 2. They give me a 2. Would you understand a connection to the 2nd of a month or to the month of February or Brianna?
No.
Okay. This is something for you, and what I'm hearing is I wasn't there. So if you can understand February or the 2nd of a month, something that you had, it was important for your life. So this would either be a birthday, an anniversary, something you were doing, major life event. And what I'm hearing is I was not there. Okay. And keep in mind, I may not have Brianna. I may have somebody else that wants to come forward. All right.
So February might mean something with regard to someone else that I lost, but
Okay. I got a little bit more that's coming through, so don't tell me too much. I have to acknowledge it feels to me like either a tattoo or a birthmark or a scar of some sort, and I feel like I'm in upper chest shoulder area. Okay. Would you understand that?
it could mean something.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. What I'm hearing from this lady, and it does feel like a younger energy is what I have coming forward, a female. I feel like they were troubled when they were here is what I'm getting. And I'm hearing like, I didn't want to be trouble, or I'm sorry that I was troublesome, or that if I caused trouble. So I feel like there was some ups and downs in this person's life. And I'm also hearing everyone's so nice over here. So that tells me that they are now in a spot where they're being taken care of. They have nothing to worry about. They're not causing trouble. All those like kind of human things that are attached to us here, they're not dealing with those. But they're specifically kind of showing me that she went through some of these kind of harder lessons and harder things that we have to deal with when she was here. And she's coming forward, highlighting this as an apology to anybody that she kind of, may have felt like she was a burden to. Okay. I have to acknowledge, and I wasn't here. I don't know if I was hearing Nana or Mama. So I have to acknowledge, and I feel like what they're saying is a connection here. So they would be in spirit with, I feel like, an older female. There would be like Nana or Mama. If you can understand that.
No.
Okay. I just have to acknowledge that's what's coming through. Okay. I also have to acknowledge one of 3 for this person. So this person will be one of 3 children or one of 3 in a family unit. Do you understand that?
Yes, she was.
Okay. She's highlighting the middle. Would she be the middle?
No, she was actually a baby.
Okay. She's highlighting the middle for some reason. So I'm not sure if this person is somebody that is connected to her in a special way. Obviously, if this is like a brother or sister, yeah. But there's something where she's highlighting the middle child as important. So she wants to somehow highlight them.
Could it be that she's trying to acknowledge her brother, who is the middle child?
Yeah. And I feel like he's got the tattoo. Do you understand the tattoo with him?
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. My daughter had several tattoos.
Okay. Here's what I'm feeling. And I'm trying not to read into it too much. I just feel like this is highlighting not because that person is like struggling in general, but I feel like that person is struggling extra specifically with the loss. Do you understand that?
You mean someone that's still here is struggling with the loss of her?
Someone's still here.
Yes, that makes sense.
When we talk the middle.
The middle child, yes, that would be her brother, and yes, he is struggling.
Okay. When they highlight and come forward like this, it's just like her way of saying that her energy is helping however she can with that from the other side.
She's aware of
Okay.
it, and
She's aware of it.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. So she's acknowledging this is for you. And I feel like this is something that happened after her passing. She's acknowledging steps that you've taken to, I feel like, either honor her or to do something in her name or like bring awareness to something. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because she's almost acknowledging like two specific steps or like two things specifically that she's showing me like a two in this way. So I'm not sure if there's like one step and then we've got another one to go, but she wants to acknowledge what you're doing. And there's a thank you and appreciation. And I feel like she's kind of like sending you on. So whatever you're doing, I think it's going to probably go a little bit bigger than you think it is, or go on. Do you understand that?
Okay. I think yeah.
Or it's going to be easier. Because it's like a push. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's something to honor her. And it's something that's like an awareness.
Yeah. We have a billboard. Actually, it was up for 4 months, and it
Oh, cool.
to bring awareness to. I mean, should I disclose?
Yeah, well, we're there. So yeah, let's do it.
She died of a fentanyl overdose, and
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
we had a billboard. Then it was up for 4 months. It actually just came down 2 days ago, and so
Oh, there's the two. Okay, there's the two. I'm sorry.
With the two. Where's the
2 days ago? 2 days ago. So
Oh,
when we're talking
yeah.
about the steps, she's acknowledging the two. So this would be 2 days. Okay,
Yeah,
that
it
makes
just
more
came
sense
down.
than what I said.
Yeah, but it was a billboard to bring awareness. It had her picture on it, bring awareness to fentanyl issue. Yeah.
Okay, got it. You have any questions for her? I can tell you she's like she says, everybody's so great over here. She's having a good time. She's not dealing with the stuff that she dealt with over here. And she definitely wants to acknowledge that she was a bit of a troublemaker and didn't want to be a burden to anyone.
Do we know? I mean, is she with my brother?
Would you understand an S connected with him, initial?
No.
I feel like I want to say like Sal.
No.
I'm also getting a 2-3 when I tap into this. Would you understand the 23rd? Or a 2-3?
My brother died in February, and I think it was the 23rd of February when he died.
Okay. This would be her way, and I can't figure out the Sal, but I feel like I want to hear like say Sal or yeah, it's an S. It's not a pal, it's a Sal. But I'm getting the 23 specifically. So if you'd understand the 23 with him, this would be her way of acknowledging they are connected.
Okay.
Okay. Because I always ask for evidence. So it's like, yeah, but I also want to know what that energy has connected to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you also connect to like she's showing me animals?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I wanted to ask. She had a dog that we had put down two months before she died, and I just wonder if she's with her dog.
Yeah, she's surrounding herself with animals, but there's also some bigger animal. Is this a big dog?
Yeah, it's a big. There was 2 dogs that died just right that we had to put down shortly before she died, and yeah, I was hoping she was with her dogs.
Yeah. There's also, there's definitely animals. She's surrounding herself with animals. So this would acknowledge that she is with those dogs. But do you also have a connection to horses in any way?
Well, no. I mean, she's rode horses a few times, but we don't own horses. I mean, it's not something she did on a regular basis.
Okay. Because I feel like she's showing me like horses or like a rodeo or something. So there may be something coming up where that's a connection for her. So just remember I said it.
Okay.
But yeah, she definitely wants to talk about the animals there with her.
Okay.
It's interesting because not just is she showing me the animals, but there's like a real love and affection for animals here, where she connects, I almost feel like in a spiritual way with animals, even when she was here in the physical.
Yes.
I feel like it was just a place where she could hang out with a dog, or I'm that way with my turtles. Like I can just watch them all day long and I'm just like connected to them. So she's giving me that kind of energy of that she just connected to them in that way. So she's also connecting obviously in spirit with them. So she's around you.
Okay. Well, that's good. Thank you.
All right, my dear. Well, thank you so much. Have a good night.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, Melissa.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right. Thank you all for being here. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that. I would be super grateful. Sharon Sipe, thank you for putting the development courses and the workshops up. Once again, if anybody wants to kind of dive into that development, psychic mediumship development, I've got a couple 3-hour courses coming up here in November, starting on this Wednesday, the 1st, and then another one on the 15th. Both are 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time. Super affordable. Be great to like get together and meet everyone, and we're going to do a lot of exercises and development together. Cool. Let's Hi. I just brought you on. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I really enjoyed
Awesome.
listening to those.
Good, good. How can I help you tonight?
Well, I wanted an opportunity. I'm recently discovering more healed parts, and 2 of my daughters, Marcia Ann and Brianna Astoria, died. Brianna during birth, Marcia at 2 months. And I am healed and I am well. I want to thank them for their service and the strength that they gave me. And I hope that the painting and poems and joy that I'm sharing, I hope they know that they're a part of that too. So I was wondering if there was a message from them along those lines.
Yeah, let's look into it. And thank you for sharing that.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Thank you for doing this.
You are welcome. That's cool. All right. Okay, so some cool stuff here that it's a little bit of a different reading than I've had lately. But so the first thing they showed me when I kind of tapped into this energy or kind of set intentions to connect with them, immediately I'm shown rainbow, and this is a symbol of hope for me. So they're coming forward with the rainbow as a symbol for from them to you, or between you, is what it feels like. Okay. So they want to acknowledge the hope.
Okay.
The word I heard was precious. So I'm not precious. Okay. So I'm not sure if this is a word that you connect with them, but I'm hearing the word precious. So I just have to give that to you. I don't have a lot of context with that one, so I just have to give you that's one of the words that came up.
They were both very precious to me.
Of course, absolutely. So I'm feeling what they're showing me and giving me is that connection, and that's they use my brain as kind of the tool here. So that's what came up. So I can definitely tell that is a precious connection. What I hear, what they're telling me is thank you. Thank you. Did you know that I feel like what they're showing me, this is kind of interesting, is you're a vessel for them. So all this healing you're doing and moving forward, and I know, of course, there's maybe like guilt or whatever the case is that comes along with some of those dealing with those experiences. But what they're saying is, as you move forward and you heal and you carry on your journey, you are a vessel for their souls to carry on in this human world. Okay. So
Okay.
it's important that you continue to do this. So
Okay.
it's almost like you're carrying a torch as well for them, if that makes sense.
Oh, I just did a painting today. Hold on.
Show me. What is it? Turn it this way.
Sorry. What am I doing wrong here?
There you go. All right. Got it. Is that a torch?
Yep.
Oh, love it. Yeah.
Just
Carrying
did
a
it
torch.
today.
Oh, how cool. And were you thinking about them when you did that?
No.
Oh, I love it.
I just get soft and have fun.
Nice.
Well, thank you
nice.
so much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Just one more thing is
Okay.
I think with the painting and stuff, there's also some writing that's going to happen if it hasn't
Yeah,
happened
I write.
already. So that's important. And I feel like there's some things that you've written down for them that they want to acknowledge a thank you for.
Oh, I did a ceremony for them many, many years ago.
Awesome. Do you still
Yeah.
have that? Do you still have some kind of writing from that that's safe?
I burned it at the time after I did it. I was on the reservation and I drummed and told their stories, and then I believe I burned it to let it go to spirit. But it might be time to do something again.
How neat. How neat. Yeah, they're with you. I can feel them, and it's such a beautiful bond. You have, even though you had them here in the physical for such a short time, that bond feels strong to me.
Was someone walking beside me today on my right side by my right elbow today? I thought it was a
it's
guy,
interesting.
but maybe it was children.
I'm getting a yes on that. And I wrote the word Monday, and I know today is Monday, but they
Yeah.
were telling me something important about the day Monday. So I'm guessing they're telling me today. So I would acknowledge that as a yes. And I just
Awesome.
they just shook me on my right leg. So that would be a yes.
Oh, that's so
They're-
wonderful. You
they're
know,
definitely
when
with
you get after the 14th, that eclipse, wow.
Yeah, open things up, huh?
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hugs.
Thank you. Have a good
Okay.
night. Blessings.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Got a few more people in the queue, so let's bring them on. Hi, Marnie.
Hi,
How have you been?
I'm good. These have been so good tonight. Thank you for doing
Oh,
this.
nice. My pleasure. I'm having fun. It's good to be back hanging out with everyone. I missed it. All right. How can I help you? Well, my dog just
I'm
came in.
just wondering if there's any important messages or guidance for me.
Yeah, bear with me here.
Sure.
Okay. All right. I do have to say I have a very like wise feeling male energy that's around you that's kind of cool that feels like a really like they were like a some people when they're here in the physical they just feel like they're a neat person. I can't describe it any other way. They're just like so unique and so neat. So I just have that kind of energy, very wise around you. There's a connection with April as well because they showed me the 4. So there's a connection with this person in the month of April. So I have to acknowledge that. Perhaps I'm not sure if you know who this would be. I do feel like they were here and then gone too soon is what I'm getting. But here's the thing that they want you to know. And they're showing me like protecting the heart. So would you understand? Are you a person that's kind of built up some pretty tough walls?
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like what they're showing me is you may be having some like thoughts of, is it time to tear those down or what's going on with this? And I feel like the answer is yes, but to continue to protect your heart, because I feel like be patient with this process is what they're showing me. I do think you're in this cycle of tearing those walls down because you've healed from some of the things that made you put them up.
Right.
But also don't go too fast,
Mm-hmm.
because that could get a little squirrely is what they're showing me. So take your time with it. I feel like this is a process that might even take a couple years,
Okay.
and be okay with that. For
Mm-hmm.
some people, it's like, okay, remove the walls and go. For
Right.
you, I feel like it's a little different just because of what you've been through. Just know that I feel like you've got family and spirit on the other side, guides and whatnot that are going to guide you through this.
Mm-hmm.
So just continue to be careful with it, but continue to make those slow, steady steps towards kind of, bringing down the wall. All right. I hope that helps. Did you have any questions specifically?
I did about career-wise. Do you see something more with like being a literacy lead, or more along the lines of healing?
With the and I don't know what is it?
So
Literacy what?
literacy lead, so teaching kids reading.
Okay, that one, because before you even said what it was, I wrote children. So going towards helping children, even if it's not in that specific format,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're pushing you towards working with children in one way or the other. So some
Mm-hmm.
type of like development is kind of what I feel like for now. Of course, I would say do what feels right to you and what you're called to.
Right.
Pick up
Yeah.
those breadcrumbs. But I think you'll find, based on what I'm feeling, I think you'll find that you're being more breadcrumbs towards that than the other at right now.
Do you see how soon like a leadership position in that might come up?
Yeah, there's one coming up. There's one coming up actually within the next couple months that
Mm-hmm.
you'll see. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know that that's the right one for you, but I almost feel like that is a catalyst for what's next. So early next year, or like spring of next year, I feel like there's the one for you.
Okay.
And also, if it seems competitive, don't let that get in your way. Go for it.
All right.
Are these positions sometimes competitive? Do you know?
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like the one that's right for you may be a little competitive, but keep going for it, because I feel like you could talk yourself out of it. Like, oh, too many
Right.
people. Don't do that.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You ready? Good luck with everything.
Okay, thank you. Have a good
All right, bye,
night.
Marnie. Good night.
Bye-bye.
I love that everyone wants to come on video tonight. Let's bring on Alice.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Thank you for waiting. I'm good. I'm good. How
Thank
about
you.
yourself?
My sister is actually watching too, so can I say hi to Liz?
Yeah, hi, Liz. Which Liz?
Liz Reeves.
Oh, Liz Reese. Yeah. Hi. Thank you for being here. All right. How can I help you, Alice?
Oh man, I was trying so hard to figure out what question to ask. I have so many, but I feel like lately for me, it's all about boys. I don't know. I've been alone for a while and I have a couple of people on my mind, but I went on kind of a date with one and I feel like he might be more casual. And so I don't know if that's my trauma speaking or my intuition speaking. So I don't know if there's anything on that or this long distance relationship that I'm in,
Yeah,
which
let's look
seems
into
almost impossible.
that. Okay. I've got a David coming in for you. Are either one of these a David?
David was my very first boyfriend who I've never gotten over, but I haven't seen him in years.
Okay, so here's what I'm getting, because I actually feel like, and it sounds like you're kind of active right now with some different energies, and that's fun. But I feel like that's actually going to continue because I'm getting like a cycle. So if you're interested in romance or meeting people, I feel like you're going to have plenty of opportunities. I don't know that the two fellas you're talking about are the end all be all, if we will. So I would just trust your intuition on that. Because when you said, this is my intuition, I got a hit on that. So I would trust that. Not to say there's anything wrong and you can't spend time with this person, but I don't know that it goes too far or that feels like the foundation isn't quite there for it to, so you'll figure that out if you decide to test that. But I do feel a David, and I feel like in 2024 I don't know if this is your David, but I feel like there's a David coming in, and this one feels really fun and really interesting to me.
Oh, cool.
So the point here is to be patient, because there's more fish in the sea, and I feel like there's more opportunities. You're kind of in this cool cycle of people coming around.
Yeah, it's been different lately. I have met more people this year, that I've ever met before. All of a sudden, it seems like it's becoming a possibility. But I've been divorced for over 10 years and nothing has happened yet. And so I've been like, okay, when? Yeah,
I think it's coming up. So when I say be patient, I mean be patient in a way of, I think you'll have some folks to choose from.
Okay.
So in the best of ways. And then they had me write down the word network. And as you're saying, like you're meeting more people, I don't know if this is like, I feel like this is you networking more with just people in general is also kind of making this happen.
Okay. Well, I am trying to get a business off the ground. So I'm wondering if maybe I'll meet them when I'm trying to network through that. I don't know.
It could be. I'll leave that with you, that I'm hearing the word network when I kind of tapped in. And then also there's a connection. I'm not sure if this is with the David, but there's a connection to wine. So I'm not sure if this is a wine lover or there's a connection to wine. It might be somebody that's in the wine business.
Okay. I like wine.
Perfect. So
awesome.
Let me turn my phone off. Yeah. So I don't think these gentlemen that you're talking to now are the ones.
Okay.
But I would guess, based on what I'm feeling, is there's going to be something that's like a pretty nice relationship that could start next year.
Okay. The one that I am in the long distance kind of thing with, we've never actually met. Do you see us meeting? Like, we talk about it all the time. And do you see us meeting at least?
No.
Okay.
I see a lot. You know what? I think there's opportunity for it. I feel like there's a lot of talk about it. But it's almost like it's going to be hard for that to line up, is what I'm getting.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What's your intuition tell you about that one?
My intuition told me that I would meet him, and that sometimes I think that it would help me maybe even get over him easier if I met him in person.
Yeah. I feel like there's something to learn about him. And I'm not saying he's being a bad boy. But there's something that's almost, and it could be you meet him in person, and then you've, like you said, then you're over it or you're good. But it's like something to learn about him. And then I think you'll realize that maybe he's not the one.
Okay.
I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just giving you what I feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
So it could be that you meet him or you learn something about him, or as you get closer to him, you might realize that, okay, this is just a friend or something like that.
Okay.
I just feel like there's something to uncover here.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, my dear. Well, good luck. It's going to be exciting either way.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Have a good night. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right. Just going to read some comments here. I want to say hi to everyone that's here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button, all that good stuff. All right, let's bring on, I'm going to try to say this correctly, Mai. Say it right. Let's do it. Hey, Mai, is that right? I can't hear you. Are you talking?
Hi.
Hey,
Can you
how's
hear
it
me?
going? I can now, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How can I help you?
I just tried to get on here on like 3 different things and just I was wondering if a quick psychic reading, but and then like I might have questions if you don't touch on something that I'm thinking about. But like a general psychic reading, maybe, I don't know, like the next year or something.
Okay, well, let's focus that in a little bit. Is there a certain area of your life you'd like to, a certain part of your journey you'd like to look into? Because we have a limited amount of
Romance.
time here.
Romance.
Okay. Would you understand the, I feel like they're taking me back a couple, like 3 months. Did you change something with your relationship status in the past 3 months, or was there a shift that we have to take? They're taking me back.
Yes.
So this would be, okay. Um,
Yes.
is that relationship, because I feel like what they're showing me is that relationship is either difficult or not current.
Well, I didn't officially break up with him, but I broke up with him.
Okay. Well, they're talking about a change of heart, and then I'm also getting that there's some potential to rekindle this or to kind of revive the relationship if that's what you want to do. I never tell people what to do, but I feel like right around the holidays, so this would be like Christmas, Hanukkah, all those December holidays, I feel like there's going to be some feelings happening and some conversations happening. So if you want, or if you're open to it, I feel like that relationship in December might actually kind of pop back up, or there might be something to understand about it. Okay. Because it just feels to me like maybe get on the same page, one way or the other. You get on the same page. Is that something you're hoping for or not?
Yeah, that's I'm not sure actually. We're like, court has to end first, but it's kind of, that was pretty much what I was asking. It was like I was wondering if my ex was just gonna show up and knock on my door or something someday, and I can't, and I actually can see it for myself, but I'm like, am I just being hopeful thinking or wishful thinking? And that's why I kind of wanted to just know what you thought before I even said
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah, I get that there is an opportunity to rekindle or to kind of stoke that fire again. Is there does your ex have children?
You broke up. I didn't hear that.
Does your ex have children?
No.
Okay, there's something, because I feel like what they're showing me is some kind of children responsibilities, whether it's his children, whether it's nieces, nephews, whatever it is. I feel like this has something to do with kind of the timeline he's in as well. So there's something with younger humans that he's focused on or he's dealing with. Do you
Oh,
understand that?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll leave that with you. It might be something that you
No,
learn.
I actually don't know. We're in a no contact right now. Yeah, that could be.
Got it. But I feel like that's part of his timeline is he's dealing with some things as well. So look forward to talking to him in the December timeframe.
That makes sense. That is a significant time for us. So
Good deal. Good deal.
thank you.
All right. All the best. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye, Mike.
Thanks.
So fun. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Let's bring on Tom.
Hi, Stopher.
Tom. Hey, I like the Monopoly board in the back. That is cool.
It's a cross stitch. It's like 40 by 40 inches.
Get out. That's so cool. My daughter would love that. She does the cross stitch and the knitting and all the stuff.
So
How can I help you tonight?
my question to you, Stopher, is I have a counselor that I go to for maintenance counseling. And since being involved in the tarot community, my abilities have been awakening. And
Nice.
I'm hearing knocks and I'm seeing mists and things like that. How do I bring this up to my counselor without getting a 3-day hold put on me.
Yeah, let me look into that. Bear with me just a moment. Okay. The first thing they're showing me is questions. So let me ask you this, because I know some counselors, if you ask them the questions, they may not respond or they respond a certain way. So I feel like this starts with kind of a little bit of fact finding on your own about where they stand with things, just to make sure you're comfortable with entering into those kind of conversations. So the first thing they show me is kind of in a crafty way posing some questions to them.
Okay.
Okay.
She
Have
knows
you
that
ever
I'm
have you
into the spiritual, metaphysical, and do
right?
tarot.
Yeah. So what do you think about this? Have you ever heard this? Instead of coming out and saying, this is what's happening to me. I don't get a sense that you're in any trouble here as far as somebody taking a really kind of strong stand on it with the 3-day hold or whatever the case is. But I feel like a lot of it is more for your comfort, is to kind of do a little bit of questioning to your counselor to see kind of where they stand with it, to soften them up a little bit. Does that make sense?
Okay. I'll feel out the situation. Thank you, Stopher.
No problem. Also, trust your cards. I feel like your cards are also showing you the way as well. So if you're doing a daily card or a card in the afternoon, listen to those as well, because I feel like what they're showing me is that they're showing you some symbols and some signs.
Great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Good luck with everything. Fun. All right. Before I bring Gerald on, let me just hop into the questions. All right, Sylvie P, what kind of internship do you see me doing next summer? They're taking me outdoors, so I feel like here's the thing. I don't feel like it's an internship that occurs outdoors, but I feel like there is a what's the word I'm looking for? A connection to outdoors types things. So, for example, if this were, let's say you're in HR or you're in business, you'd be working or internshipping with a business that does, maybe creates longboards or X, Y, and Z, does things that for outdoor activities. So look for something that's connected to outdoor activities. And I feel like there's a business level to this as well, is what I'm getting. So good luck with the internship. I do feel like there's going to be a few possibilities coming up for you, Sylvie. Let me know if you can understand that. All right, let's bring on multitasking. Gerald. Hey, Gerald.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great, thank you. You look
Nice.
like you're having a good time.
I'm having a good time. It's good to be back on the live
Excellent.
after a little bit of a 2-week hiatus.
Hey, I understand.
It's nice to meet you. I've seen you on the YouTube as well.
It's good to meet you. I'm like going, ooh, he's on. I'm just going to do it.
I'm glad you did. How can I help you tonight?
I have recently had expanded awareness of my interaction with the Akashic records. And I was curious if you had any additional insight on that.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Bear with me
Everybody
here.
do the thumbs up while he's doing this.
Yeah, thank you. I heard it's good for the algorithm or something. I don't know. So,
You know.
All right. So the first thing that's coming up is, and I do sense some expanded awareness, and actually some expanded excitement for some things that you're doing as well. So I'm guessing that kind of comes hand in hand with each other. Be careful with, they're showing me like limitations, and setting limitations on yourself, or you know what a governor is, like on a car? like an old school car?
No.
So it's like an old school car where it regulates how fast a car can go. If it has a governor on it, it keeps it from going fast. So it's like, I'm hearing take the governor off. So it's all about not putting yourself in a box when it comes to studying or feeling into Akashic records. And I get that because I feel like when we talk about things like that, it's like there's certain rules and it's like it's this and it's this and we have words for everything. The more you can kind of freelance with it and just understand that it's kind of all there for you. I feel like that suits you better. Some folks I think do better with the kind of organization of it. I feel like freelancing and being a little more artistic with it is going to suit you better, is what they're showing me.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
So it's almost like instead of imagining like a library that has books and there's, everything's like organized for you, it's just, and I'm the same way. It's just kind of all melted into a pot and we just scoop in there and it's all there for us.
Yeah. Yeah. And for me, I'm fortunate that it just shows up. Yeah. Exactly what it is that I need. It shows up and then it gets put away properly because that wouldn't be acceptable. I used to work in a library. So
yeah. So you don't have to worry about all that organizational things. It's just for you, it's going to be a little more free flow and artistic. And if you can take those limitations and those horse blinders off, you'll be better served. And then you can really have more fun with it. And that excitement is going to grow. I think you'll eventually be actually teaching some methods with this as well down the road.
Oh.
Do you like teaching?
Yes, I used to be a trainer for 20 years of my career. So
makes sense.
I like it a lot. So
nice. Well, I'm excited for you.
Me too.
Let's do it live together sometime.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Fun. Yeah. Bye, Gerald.
Bye.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
Fun. Cool. Thank you all for being here. Let's hop in. I have no one else in the queue, so let's see. Cicero, reading from my guides. Okay. So right away, what they're telling me is you're going to be taking some time off. I don't know that if this is by choice. Actually, I feel like it maybe isn't by choice. So I can tell you to be okay with it, but it's almost like a thing like if you can kind of prepare yourself. So if there is a situation where, whether it's work or taking a time off from how you're spending your time, I feel like there's going to be a situation come up where that is paused. Make the best of it, make the most of it. I feel like it's a couple months. Okay. So there's going to be something where they're showing me that things pause for a couple months. And then it's like back on. So just know it's going to pass through, and to relax and to kind of make the most of your time as this situation is paused. All right. But you're going to be good. And I feel like you come out refreshed, and whatever's next after the pause is really good stuff. Be free. Welcome back. Any messages from my guys about life path? All right. So real quick, what they're telling me, they're showing me a 180. So I feel like whatever you're doing now is actually going to change in the next 6 months. So, and kind of in a big way. So whether it's as I say, big way, they're showing me like even the little things, right? So just know that things are going to change and kind of do a bit of a flip. Once again, I think it's something that you feel well connected with and something that's shown to you. All right. It feels to me like the transition might feel a little rough. Stick with it, and just know that you're being guided down, and then it's going to smooth out a little bit. But you'll be in good shape. I feel like that happens in the next 6 months. So they're putting me like a March, April area. I feel like that happens in the next 6 months. So they're putting me like a March, April area. If you want to turn off your YouTube, that will help because we're getting feedback. The next 6 months. So they're putting me like a March, April area. If you want to turn off your YouTube, that will help because we're getting feedback. The next 6 months. So So just give me a thumbs up whenever you've turned off YouTube. All right. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I
Good.
learned about you from Linda G.
You did. I love Linda G. Well, thank you for showing up.
Good.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having
I
us.
learned about you from Linda G.
We've still got a reverb happening.
Yeah. I learned about you from Linda G.
We've still got yeah, so it's on your end because when I mute you, I don't hear it. So it sounds to me like you might have YouTube on and another tab. Just give me a thumbs up when it's off.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, there we are.
Yay. All right. How can I help you, my dear?
My mother has been gone for many years, and a lot of things have happened in my life. I was at one time, I don't think I'm much anymore, an empath, and I was able to feel other folks and what they're feeling, but it seemed like more of a curse. I think my mom was that way too. When she died, she filled up the whole church, and she was not anyone super important or anything. She was just such a good person. I'm just wondering how how do I say this? I'm just wondering if she's near very often.
Okay, so the short answer is yes. And I believe I've got mom's energy that I'm connected with. When you say she filled up the church, is there still a connection to that church, that specific church?
Not any longer. I'm in a different church, but she and I used to go to the same one.
Okay. She wants to highlight the connection to that church. So even if it's not still, that church was quite important is what I'm hearing. Do you understand that?
Uh-huh. Our minister was with her when she died.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. So it's almost like she's highlighting the energy around that church and that time period of you going with her there or whatever the case is. So she wants to highlight that as well. She's also highlighting the book that she left behind. Do you know she left behind a book? So this is going to be a picture book, a family photo album. Are you aware of this?
No.
Okay.
She did make those, though.
She wants to acknowledge someone looking at it recently.
Really?
I feel like it's been almost like it's been a topic of conversation. So I'm not sure if you have siblings or if there's anybody else that's still here in the physical, but she wants to acknowledge this book because she's showing me the book opening. So I feel like recently she's telling me this has been a topic of conversation. And I feel like there's also conversation about the family coming together. So I'm not sure if there might be some kind of thing planned for a family get together or reunion, but she's working in this energy as well. So whoever's talking about that, she's working to make. I don't feel like it's a huge group. I feel like it's a smaller gathering.
That's hopeful because I'm estranged from my siblings. I went through some really bad PTSD and they did not understand. I didn't understand what it was. And it's taken me years to come out of it. But I've often wished that I just wished I could just be with her for a little while. She was always so wise and kind. And I hope I'm half the person she is because I'm working on it now. But I was pretty angry.
Yeah, understandable. That you'd want to spend the time with. She's around you. She wants to acknowledge. she's quite proud of you. And I feel like that's something that she did not say when she was here, that she did not either take the opportunity to say it or it was difficult for her to say. And she wants to acknowledge something you're doing with your hands. Are you crafty? Are you creating with your hands?
No.
Okay.
I write sometimes, but I
Okay.
haven't written for years.
She's putting energy around your hands. So whatever's going on with them, I'm not sure if you're dealing with something, that feels weird with your hands, but she wants to acknowledge something that's going on.
Neuropathy.
Okay. So she's with you in this journey as well, this health journey with whatever's going on with your hands.
Well, thanks so much, Stopher.
You're welcome, my
it was
dear.
really nice to talk to you.
Likewise.
I watch you all the time.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Take care, hon.
Bye for now. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. All right, Sonny. Had a health issue and will be requiring surgery. How will that go? Of course, not a doctor. I'm just going to give you my opinion based on what I'm feeling from your energy. It's going to go fine. What I'm getting is there might be a follow-up, either procedure or follow-up help, or because what they show me is like assistance. So this could be medication that's needed. This could be some kind of physical tool that's needed. But what they're showing me is we have the surgery, and then there's like a follow-up thing that needs to happen. So it'd be a procedure, it'd be maybe some medication, or it could be an actual physical tool that assists you with whatever's going on. They are giving me February. So they're showing me healing in February. So I'm not sure if this is happening in February where we get this taken care of, or where we're fully healed by February. But they're giving me a timeline of February as well. But and they're also showing me that they're showing me support as well. So I think you'll have people around you to help you before and after the surgery as well. So it feels good. It feels positive, is what I'm getting. Sorry while I itch my eye. All right, I'll do a few more. I think I've got the energy for it. Always blessed. Hi, do you see me moving anytime soon? If so, where? Yeah, I actually see you moving in the next 5 months. It's like 4.5 to 5 months. That's very specific. When's that put us? Like February to March of next year. And then I actually don't feel like it's a long move. I feel like they're showing me it's like within the town, or like it's in the community is what they're showing me. And it feels to me like it's kind of a financial move. It's a move for financial reasons to either, bring down your costs, or there's something going on financially that kind of is the catalyst for this move. And I feel like there's a male. There's a male that's involved in either helping or going with you in this move as well. So I hope you can understand that. I'm going to close my door. My son just got home. Oh no, not ready. Well, you have free will, so you get to participate in that energy how you want. Always blessed. What they're showing me is there's an opportunity, and I feel like you're going to be called to, or it's going to be a good opportunity that's going to pull you pretty hard. So whether you do take that opportunity or not is completely up to you. But I do sense an opportunity or a push within the next 4 to 5 months. All right. And if that's not something you want to participate in, I would just make preparations now to kind of solidify what's going on. But it feels to me like part of the push is financially connected. All right. I'm going to do one more, and then I think I need to go get some food. That's right. This is interesting. Hi, Rosemary. Is new friend Dave trustworthy? I get a yes. How about Don, who wants me to leave my house for 2 weeks? Do he and some guys can do something? I'm gonna know with Don. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know that they're trying to screw you out of your home. I feel like there is something not fully revealed about what their plan is or what their intentions are. And it feels to me like it's not fully in your best interest. So I don't know that it's like that, because that seems to me like that'd be like the worst end of the spectrum. So I'm not going all the way there, but I do feel like it's something that in the end you probably wouldn't be as well off after they get access to your home. So, and it could be just that the timeline isn't what they're showing you, and that kind of creates some problems. So I'm getting a not so much with Don. Dave, I get more trustworthiness. I get in the sense that I think he's being honest with you and he's being upfront with kind of the things he's telling you. I actually feel like there is a vulnerability there. So I'll just leave that with you, but be careful with the Don. Maybe it's just that name. Donnie. All right. Yeah. Trust your gut and guides. That's always the best information there. All right, friends. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I will probably do this again on Thursday as well. So I'll see you then. Good night, everyone. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love.